What's going on to you, Libras? So for you Libras, you have the Two of Pentacles, Scorpio energy, Nine of Pentacles. A lot of you Libras are not the same person that you used to be. You Libras are not the same person that you used to be. Some people have noticed the change. Well, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Nine of Pentacles, Scorpio energy, and the Nine of Pentacles. Right? Excuse me. Two of Pentacles, Scorpio energy, and the Nine of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, Scorpio energy, Nine of Pentacles is kind of difficult and frustrating because you Libras are moving differently, and people haven't changed. They haven't evolved. They haven't matured, right? And it's individuals that you Libras know. They still deal with you like they can control you, right? But it's socially awkward because, tell the truth, it's socially awkward because they don't ever take it into consideration that maybe you Libras can learn, grow, and change in certain regards, right? Do better. They don't assume that, a lot of people don't. And the answer to that is, can people change? Absolutely they can. Absolutely they can. They can learn from their mistakes. That's, because people sometimes don't be making any sense with this changing stuff. Can they change? Oh, nah, they can't change. No, well, see, what if they learn from their mistakes and they really do change? It's just that it's really a matter of wanting to learn from their mistakes. A lot of these dysfunctional people, they on a path of dysfunction because they're not learning from their mistakes. Do they understand where they got to learn from? Maybe, but they're not practicing actually walking in the path of changing those mistakes or learning from those mistakes. They may see it and then they go, oh, I'm just going to continue to play like I haven't learned anything or I don't see it type thing. But can they change? Absolutely. It's in our species' nature to actually become better over time. That's kind of the point. That's why it is that we're saying that we're spiritual beings, but we're having a human experience, because the point of us is to born in a messed up disposition and then become better over time. That's literally the point. So can people change? Absolutely they can. But see, you Libras change, but some of you Libras may have been dealing with some immature individuals. You may have seen some immature individuals. These people you used to call your friends. So maybe, you Libras got in some form of connection back with the people that you stopped talking to or whatnot somehow or whatever, or some family members that like, I don't know, like delusion. I don't know what it is. Like delusional. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is. And they have issues with you, whatever it is, right? Whatever it is. And so the situation with that is the Lovers in the Wheel of Fortune right here is all about how you Libras, you're kind of letting them get off their chest whatever it is that they want to say. Because a lot of that stuff doesn't even apply to you anymore, right? It used to, but a lot of that stuff didn't even apply to you. Doesn't apply to you anymore. And so, they're talking smack, trying to provoke you and all of that. And like you Libras are just like, maybe these are family members. You probably having some sort of get together or something like this recently. And or maybe coming up. And family members or whatever giving you a difficult time. Maybe you may have seen some people that you used to hang out with giving you a difficult time. Anyway, you Libras, y'all are not on that same type of timeline anymore. You Libras don't care about getting into the same nonsense or whatever. Maybe the Six of Cups may come up, and maybe this can be an indication that they'll reach out to you and see if you're the same type of person. But you Libras most definitely have changed. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, Two of Swords. These three cards, right? Um, you Libras, you've changed so much they don't even recognize you. Like them trying to, throw some stuff to see if you Libras will actually pick it up. You know what I mean? Like trying to see like if you still wear that jacket, and you Libras obviously don't. You know, the Queen of Swords, you Libras being so respectful, so you Libras are allowing them to talk, get off whatever it is that they think they're getting off. Um, just letting them think that they're intelligent and not really doing anything, just letting them talk. But it's strategic because this stuff don't apply to you though. This is what I'm trying to say. Like the things that they're saying about you, right? Maybe it's a friend or somebody is saying something about you. It doesn't apply though. It's not true for you. It doesn't apply. So it's like you Libras are like, okay, you free to think whatever it is that you want. I don't care because this really doesn't apply to me. You're delusional, right? And so the thing is that the Two of Swords represents how, they're just saying a lot of different stuff to get you frustrated. And see, it's not going to get you frustrated. The Six of Swords and the Magician, yeah. The Six of Swords and the Magician is about like, again, they trying to see if you Libras on the same type of timeline that y'all was, where, y'all would be on some K-Flock stuff with, K-Flock had a beef with the whole floor. They had to move K-Flock, K-Flock being a Libra. But that's my point. They thinking that, you on some K-Flock stuff where you just gonna be beefing with people. Nah, it was other people that was the problem. And that you Libras understood, once you Libras understood that, y'all separated yourselves from them and just kind of went into solitude and to find yourself. Because it was other people that was the problem, right? Y'all were trying to get into a peaceful mindset and you couldn't have joy or peace. You couldn't have internal joy or peace hanging around certain people, hanging around certain family members. Couldn't do that, right? They were saying things to provoke you. If not, the activities or the order of the day was stupidity. And so, nah, you Libras couldn't do that. Maybe some of you Libras were trying to take care of family members. Maybe you're the oldest one or whatever. And like your younger siblings, or maybe even like your parents or whatever, they were getting on your nerves. Grandparents, some sort of familial or friend ties, people that you would have considered close to you, getting on your nerves too much because they want to be antagonistic to you. Saying and doing things to provoke you, but they're unable to provoke you now, and they just continue to make themselves look worse and worse. Let's clarify the Magician. The Magician, voila, pull a rabbit out of your hat. You're not the same person that you used to be. Ta-da! It's magic. Queen of Swords, the Magician. You see what I mean? The Nine of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. That's my point. Voila, it's magic. The Queen of Swords, which is Libra. The Queen of Swords is Libra. Queen of Swords in the minor arcana, excuse me. Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups right here, right? We're not going to clarify the Magician with the Magician. That doesn't make any sense. That wouldn't make any sense. Queen of Swords, right? Nine of Cups to clarify the Magician. You Libras aren't holding on to grudges. You dealt with all of that already. So like, whatever this get together is, or, if this person reached out to you, right? Or whatever it is, you Libras don't want to have anything to do with this. The Nine of Cups, and you're emotionally secure in yourself. So, maybe you Libras may feel like you will go, but you'll go just to kind of see some of the family members who you like, or some of the friends who wasn't tripping out, just kind of dap them up and find out how they've been going and stuff like this. And then the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles, excuse me. But you Libras aren't really planning on staying long. This is important because this showed up as a reading. So like I said before, this could be like some sort of high school reunion, family get together. Maybe you haven't seen your family members in years. Uh, you know, you know, you could get out of the pen. Family members may have gotten out of the pen. Some obviously this is important to talk about. So this get together, whatever it is, it's important because it showed up. Because if it was irrelevant, this wouldn't be highlighted as a reading. Some sort of connection that you Libras may have had. It could be simple as a past significant other, kind of like you seeing the person around. The person doesn't have your number. The person probably doesn't even call you anymore, right? But then the person will say what's up to you or whatnot, or kind of low key hang around, kind of testing the waters a little bit, kind of testing the waters, right? Clocking you or whatnot, trying to see like, if they come by, would you Libras be okay with that? Would y'all say something, right? Would y'all do anything or whatnot if they kind of like low key figure out ways to get close to you? If they come around your apartment complex and you see them, will you say something? If they call your phone and then act like they called a different number, will you Libras say something? And so now, if that is the situation, you Libras are looking at this like, okay, it's kind of weird how they moving, because what's up with all this weird activity and them getting closer and closer to you? Like, this is weird, because are they trying to get back in your life? Yeah, potentially. Yeah, probably, if I'm being honest with you. So it's just important. 10 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. You Libras are not planning on being back with them. You're not planning on being in allegiance with them, family members, and that. You Libras are like, if this is a family get together, you Libras are like, this is the last time I'm gonna see y'all in some time, like probably years. So why would you care so much, right? Obviously, if you got back together with them and you started hanging around them enough, here they go pulling you back down again. But you Libras got out of that nonsense. So it's like family members, like real talk. It's like people trying to get you upset over some stuff where it's like you just kind of got it in your head, like, I don't care, because I'm really not going to see you for 10 more years after this. So it's like 2-3 days, you've been living somewhere else for 5 years, and you're thinking to yourself, I'm probably not even going to see it. I don't even know when I'm going to see these people again, truth be told. It is what it is. So a lot of you Libras are in a very good disposition, because the reason why is because you Libras have changed. You Libras and you Libras are doing much better. Your lifestyle has upgraded because there's peace. You don't have to, your mind isn't all over the place because you're thinking about how all this stuff ain't going well. And then you still have to act like you're normal, right? Or you still have to move in a way that is good for you, right? That you don't have to act like there's nothing wrong, even though internally you know that there is. And then you feel like something's going on with you all the time. People are around you provoking you and all that. You Libras are living proof of what it looks like when, and Libra rules peace, by the way. But let's not get it twisted. Libra rules putting foot to somebody's butt so that there can be peace. That's why the Justice always has a sword with them, because the Justice represents, look, I come in the name of peace, but I will kick your butt in order to establish some peace. Choose which one you want. You can give me, we could be peaceful with each other off the rip, or I could kick your butt and make and conquer you and make it so that it's peaceful, right? And the situation with that is that I see that you Libras basically went about doing both. You tried being peaceful until bam, sword got taken out. Now you Libras started to show people your versatility. Now you ain't gotta hang around them like that, because now you moved. Now you got your own place, you doing your thing, whatnot. So now is you don't have to put up with their nonsense all day. Maybe you may move out. Not only did you move, but some of you Libras may have even moved out of the neighborhood. Now they have to. Now they have to respect, because they don't have access to you, and it's not like they gonna go some. It's not like they're gonna go somewhere. They not. Right? Because people who sometimes have that kind of thinking, they don't even leave their neighborhood. Believe me, I've never seen some of the people who I stopped hanging out with years ago. I haven't even seen them on a plane. Sometimes they'll call me and they'll be like, "Where you at?" And I'm like, "I'm not in New York." Just randomly call me, "Where you at?" "I'm not in New York." "Yeah, but where you at though? Don't even worry about it. I'm not even in New York. Don't even worry about it. Where you at?" "Oh, I'm in Trinidad." "What? We hung out with you yesterday and you was, yo, dude is in Trinidad. How is this possible? How is this possible?" Connected. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. You Libras are doing an awesome job, y'all. Just don't let people rile y'all up and get y'all to the point of frustration to where they get you to start saying and doing things that are stupid. Y'all got yourselves your own spot. Only, if you ask me, if it is family, only come around to hang out with the people in your family that you like, that rock with you for a couple of minutes. Eat your food if they haven't, like, if they got food and stuff like this. Eat your food, or like just get yourself a plate, get a little something to go, and go. Trust me, you will be thanking me later, Libra. Or stick around and deal with their nonsense. It's up to you. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Peace. Come through and get a reading.